y'all. Welcome to the Wave Bar. My name is Professor Juice. We got Riley sitting right next to me today. And this is our first show. And we just actually talked so much earlier. I think we ran out of content to say.
Yeah. We got a little too.
Yeah,
we talked about ideas of what we could do, and then we kind of covered everything. So tune in next week. No.
Yeah, the show's over. Everybody, if you're watching right now, turn this crap off. But the subject that we're actually going to talk about today is mainly just gaming, but mainly Nintendo in general. Because I know you play. You're
currently switching, but also interesting. Before Switch, I've had a long Nintendo absence, so we could also discuss how Nintendo's really coming back. I don't know, for me, like Nintendo, the Wii era and all that, it kind of Nintendo lost dominance, huge, big time. You know
Bro, I remember when I was a kid, Nintendo was like that. You have to have that in class.
Or like to have a social life. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, I didn't have a social life to begin with, but like until Nintendo,
you wanted to be teased a little less.
Exactly.
Nintendo.
Exactly. I remember I had the Nintendo 3DS, the Nintendo DS for a little bit. Remember when the Nintendo DS was like just like a fat hunk of like
the first one.
The first one. It was just a giant like.
I think I skipped that. I got the light. It was pretty cool, but
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Ooh,
I know. Still have it.
Mr. Richie over here. No, but the Nintendo DS was actually my first handheld. I did get the Game Boy Advance for a little bit, but it wasn't mine. I was like, bro, you guys remember the Game Boy? No, the backlight.
Right, because the Advance, the original was like this way, you know what I mean, and it had no backlight. You had to remember. Well, I don't know if you remember, but like I had to like get the. They would sell lights separately, like it plugged into the side. And it looked like a little like street lamp, basically.
Then you remember the Game Boy Color, right?
Yeah.
Game Boy Color was.
I still have that one too.
Really?
Yeah. I find them all like my parents we've been in the same house forever, so like I just go open this old playroom that we never use anymore and just kind of like cobweb memories, and it has all my Game Boys and all that shit.
Whole bunch of shit you should have sold.
Yeah. I can't part with stuff. I'm kind of a hoarder, especially with shit. I think a lot of people with games, or if you're into games, you're a hoarder with it. Because I met some guy in school too, and he was like saying, "It's like I have 3 Super Nintendos." Like, I'm not like that excessive, but
I know how you feel. I mean, sometimes like why not? You might go back to it, but in the back of your head, you're just like,
How many old consoles do you have?
So I still have my PS2, and I still have my first Xbox.
Like the original Xbox?
The original Xbox. I have not gotten rid of it.
Does it still work? You turn it on?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. But there are days where I'm just like, I'm just gonna have a couple friends over and we're just gonna play Halo one day just for the hell of it. But I still have I have 2 of the controllers, and compared to
big.
They're so big. They're as big as my head.
I know, and I think I was reading about that not too long ago. They were saying like they did that on purpose, like it was supposed to feel better in your hand.
No,
that can't feel good in your hand.
No. I need a third hand. That's what needs to happen. I need a third hand. It was so confusing. So I had that console. Then my brother had the old NES console. It was just where it just kind of comes with a game inside.
That's before Super Nintendo, right? So
yeah. So it's like, my brother's old.
That's the 80s.
Yeah, my brother's old, so he has that one. It already came with the game inside. So that's where I'm at right now. Yeah. I want to sell them all because we're in the freaking future.
Actually, those are vintage. You might actually be able to get money for like the NES and stuff now, because there's by my I have my parents' place in Homestead. There's like a niche kind of video game store. He does like vintage. I don't know. He pays a lot of money for stuff like that, like old Nintendo 64 games and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him.
He fixed my Switch too. I was gonna have to there was something wrong with it, and I was gonna have to send it into Nintendo. And this random dude he took it apart and fixed it for like $10.
That's what's up. Yeah. What about you, Slick? I know you have an abomination of a PlayStation.
No, I was just about to say, because you guys just kept talking about Nintendo, so I tuned out. Sony, if everybody knows, was ahead of their time, so the PSP is kind of like the best handheld.
Oh, the PSP? I did have the PSP. Yeah. I only played Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, and then I forgot about it.
But it's kind of like, I don't know what they did with the PS Vita, but it's all PlayStation for me, to be honest.
I really think they should have just tried a little bit harder with the PlayStation Vita. Because
did we get that, or was that like?
No, they should have.
In Japan or something, right?
We got that. We got that. But the thing is that there wasn't enough good games for it. All they had were God of War, right?
Yeah, because they peaked it peaked with the PSP. Like Sony was so ahead of their time that they peaked. Like they couldn't.
Yeah, I can't believe I actually held that in my hand in 2005. Like that was that was crazy.
Because we was having small, like nobody's seen this before. Like you could have actually played, I say, the same games that you were playing on your console, on a handheld.
And that's true. What's even more crazy about that is that not only was the PSP almost just as popular as the DS, but the games on it were more and more entertaining for me. Yeah, because you had the God of War, Final Fantasy, you had Grand Theft Auto, the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and Vice City.
And wasn't there was like Liberty City Stories or something?
Liberty City Stories. I don't know where it fell through because I guess people weren't buying enough of it.
I mean, I can't say buying enough of it. I just
or
felt
just
like people wanted to see the next thing.
I think it was American sales that hurt it, right? Yeah, it wasn't like overseas.
I wish I could get a PSP now, the Vita. I mean, I'll just I'll play with it a little bit.
It came out like a few years after it, right? I don't really remember. See, I don't know how I didn't notice that came out.
Then Nintendo just kind of swooped in. It's like, oh, don't worry, we got you guys. Yeah, I mean,
I feel like I appreciate all of the like Nintendo. I don't know. Like I do have a favorite. It is Xbox, but but I wouldn't trash any of them. They all have their purpose.
I wouldn't trash them either. It's just more like it's fun, and it kind of forces developers to kind of step up their game when it comes to the companies and developers kind of step up their game, and when it comes to advertising, marketing, and also supplying. Like Microsoft probably would never bought Bethesda if there wasn't like as much friction like going on with the consoles world.
Is that like Rare, like the studio?
Is it kind of? It's pretty rare.
Okay.
Because normally,
no, I mean Rare. Rare is a video game development company. I think that Microsoft owns. Like, is that what it is? Like, is that what you're saying Bethesda is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to that, it's just. They would have never bought out that whole company if there wasn't like a little bit of friction going on. Because especially with the console sales going up, all that stuff. I'm not saying they probably pre-planned it.
Yeah.
But they need to have like.
And they're trying to do that so they can build like what were we talking about? Like when we talked about this before, exclusives. Yeah. That's why they need to get studios like on their side because it can only like hold on to the Forza and Halo like for so long.
I don't know how people can hold on Forza. What's up, Slick?
Forza's fun.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm just saying, like, it's Xbox, guys. Like, we need to just move on, grow up, probably get like a PlayStation.
I don't think you understand how revolutionary the Xbox 360 it created what we know as modern gaming,
exactly.
Like Xbox Live and
just
all of that.
Like, did, but
respect
my 360
elders,
had a red ring, like.
Oh my
so
gosh.
that's why I kind of like.
A couple consoles get the red rings, and y'all think y'all the top of the world.
It's a virus.
You gotta take some red rings, like. It's like
thing.
It's bravery. It's just like
exactly. Just
take the red rings as they come. That's what
exactly.
That's what Bill Gates said.
It be like that.
No, it don't be like that. After you spend that much on that console, it's kind of like.
What games were out for the PS3?
For PS3 right now?
Oh yeah, PS3 lost that one. Yeah, if we're gonna talk about that was
what games were on the PS3 for that generation? PS3 versus Xbox. Oh, what's up, Slick? What's up? What's up? You ain't got nothing to say. What's up? It sounds. What? Your mic broken?
I'm being attacked. Bro, you tripping? Like PS3,
Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny is that I do love this moment because I do know the numbers aren't on our side. Like in any other room, like people would be defending Slick, but like luckily.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Yo, call your friends up.
Yeah.
I'll take them on too.
Hold on, let me see what's
like if we were just in someone rare. Like somewhere random in public, we would be getting jumped right now.
Yeah,
but like,
just that Slick, if you say Haze 3 or Resistance, those don't count.
Oh my gosh. PS3 was so ugly, to be honest with you.
What was with the Spider-Man font? We all clocked it.
No, PS3.
I think the what's it called?
We had Last of Us.
For the PS3?
Oh.
Okay.
No. Never mind.
You mean Drake's Uncharted?
3. Never mind.
No, I think
go for PlayStation 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought that was PS3, no?
Yeah, that's not. I think it went. No, I don't think it.
No, it
went
to PS4.
PS4, yeah.
Yeah, because the graphics on The Last of Us, Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The Last of Us is amazing. I want.
Oh yeah, that's good.
We had several more.
I played that.
God of War, Skate.
Skate? Did you say Skate?
Yeah,
Skate? No,
yeah,
stop.
like
Stop.
Skate 3.
Stop it. Stop it.
I never played it.
Stop
I can't
it.
say I played
Skip
it.
it. Skip it. That's
Was
whack.
God of War
Assassin's
really
Creed.
that good? Like,
Assassin's
it really,
Creed?
No, it really is, to be honest with you.
we have Assassin's Creed.
Huh?
We have Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's multi-platform, but God of War is
No,
freaking
but God
awesome.
of War is only PlayStation, right? But
Yeah,
God of War is
okay.
amazing.
Oh, okay. See, that's a good one. God of War 1, 2, and 3, and also like the side stories that they have for the
They're
Vita and the original. That was pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I know.
just a angry, just a,
Godfather.
just an angry
you know,
dude.
Ratchet and Clank always comes out for the PlayStation, so every console always has.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Ratchet and Clank. You know, there's a lot of haters in the vicinity with Microsoft. I don't know why.
So they hadn't figured out their Spider-Man exclusive. Like,
Exactly. The next.
they didn't figure out
I
how to
mean,
like get the suckers.
I was
yet.
never there for the board meetings for Spider-Man because I could have picked a different game besides Spider-Man and Miles
Yeah,
Morales because
yeah,
it could have
yeah.
been multi-platform, to be honest. Because
I just want to say, like,
I'm not a really big fan of Spider-Man
Mm.
or Spider-Man games. To be
I mean, it's a little off topic, but it's like I'm not really like the biggest like Disney owning Marvel fan. Like I don't love it, but I will say Sony, let it go. Just let it go. Like
It's like
they
a-
won't let it go,
won't let it go.
and just
That's
give
their
it up.
statement. That's their
It's kind of
statement.
sad.
So if we could change the subject, because I am a big comic book nerd. I'm a really big comic book nerd. Disney owning Marvel is like one of the coolest things that ever happened.
Oh, you like it?
It's one of the coolest things that ever happened in the comic book industry. Is more because that it really
Sell out.
They sell out, and not only that.
No, well, yeah, we mean different kind of sellout. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. That too. Because for the actual comic book itself has changed a lot just because of the movies. Because of the movies, the comic books has to appeal to the movies.
They're trying to match each other.
Just to match each other, not the other way around, right? And same way how they change up different personalities with like Captain America, or it also.
So Captain America was always supposed to be black. That's for shame, right?
Well, here's the thing, Captain
He
America.
was always supposed to be black. I'm really.
No, I'm talking about like personality wise, like
He
you
was always
know.
supposed to be black. He was supposed to be.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him being black.
No, cause like that. What is it that thing on Disney Plus?
Oh, Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, he's Captain America now. So.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing, because he was like that in the comic books. All right, that was in the comic books first,
Okay.
right? But again, they change up certain origins so it can like match up with the movie.
Right, the comics
Right.
are trying to like
Kind of just
change
like
the canon a little
yeah,
bit. Right?
exactly. You know what I mean? That's really what I meant. Like how almost that they change Tony Stark's.
But you think it's changing
attitude.
for the better?
I don't think so.
Because you said like you like Disney owning it, so that's what I
I like
mean.
no. I like the only because the budget is unreal.
Right.
The budget is ridiculous. That's something that you guys can that we cannot argue against because the.
I get it, but it just makes me question like, are they going for spectacle like butts and seats, or actually making good stories?
No, butts and seats.
Right. So is it good? That's the age-old question.
It's for the average. Is this for the average moviegoer?
Not that it's bad, but like, could it be better if it was made by like Paramount or some other studio that was like, let's just make a cool
we're
story.
but we're talking
you know what
about
I
the
mean?
average,
and not worry about butts and seats.
But here's the thing: are we talking about the average moviegoer, or are we talking about the actual comic book fans? Because here's the thing: no one cares about the Marvel. Could care less about comic book fans. They care about the average moviegoer. I'm talking about Disney. They only care about the average moviegoer.
Right.
Because, for example,
I would say Marvel cares about their fans.
yeah,
'cause
Marvel,
their owner
Marvel
doesn't.
Exactly. Like let's say, for example, the Snyder Cut. Snyder Cut.
Was supposed to be. I feel like my bad.
No. Continue.
That
continue.
was supposed to be like the first Justice League, to be honest.
Exactly. That was.
Because like the Justice League that they showed me was BS. Like I
It
never
was.
really liked their Batmans that they hire, so it's kind of like I never really liked Batman, but like there was missing so many holes in that story. The first one that they gave us.
Mhm.
Snyder made sure that he made Aquaman look cool.
And that's what I wanted to touch up on because
Aquaman's not cool. He's a fish.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
It really is.
That was
really.
hard.
I ain't gonna lie. That's hard
Well,
to do.
also, I think before any of these movies were ever made, Spider-Man, any of them, it was like, how the fuck could they make? Ooh, I can't swear, can I? Right? How could they make this happen? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and
how
then
they make
now
these-
that we can picture it, it's like, okay, sure, you could make that.
Exactly.
But before, it was like unfathomable. You know what I mean?
That too. And the thing is that once Marvel drops it, Disney just drops a trailer with including Marvel characters. You know, people just get so hyped over. They love it. They love seeing these new characters, and they don't even have to even know the origin of it. Just watch the character, just watch the movie, and that's it. All right.
Oh no, we're just wrapping up 2 minutes.
All right, but either way, I mean, this is the Wave Bar. I'm just filling in for Slick, and I'm still.
He didn't have to say he's filling in for Slick. All you had to say is Wave Bar is coming in next week.
I'm feeling in for Slick.
I'm telling you,
don't get used to it.
Those right uppercuts are kind of like.
Don't get used to it. I mean, hey, Slick may not be able to come back here anymore because the ratings are so high on this.
That's crazy. Like that's
Next
a right
show
uppercut.
I want us to have like custom made mugs. You know what I mean? So we just
look
like
of course,
really official.
and they're all filled with Slick's tears.
Yeah.
Just to.
Big, yeah. You heard about that. That man's crazy. But all right, guys. Until next time.
Until next time. Welcome to the Wave Bar. Stay juicy. Is that way? Can I?